So back when I started out, I stumbled across this thing called Turn Your Computer into a Money Machine. And it was this training course about how to make money online. And I remember getting the advertisement for that and thinking about buying it for the better part of a week. And finally I did. It was $99.50, including shipping, and they shipped it out to me on a 3.5-inch floppy. And you know what? It was a really good course. And really, there were no other courses out there. And the funny thing, it wasn't even about selling stuff online, because in '96, hardly anyone was selling stuff online. There was like one little chapter at the end of it that was like, there's this internet thing and it might be big in the future. But what it was about was selling on the online services, which were the predecessors to the internet, like CompuServe and AOL and Genie and all those. And you might, you might have been born after those existed. I don't know, but that's where it was about. That's what this product was about, was the selling on those services. Now, I never actually followed through and did any of that, because I could sort of see this internet thing was starting to happen. But back then there was no other training. But one cool thing about this Turn Your Computer into a Money Machine course is it talked about direct marketing. And so then I started researching direct marketing and realized that everything people used to do back in the days of direct mail, and you know what, direct mail is still a thing, and it's still very, very effective. But the people that had developed all these things with direct mail and even magazine advertising, all the direct marketing principles, I could just see that the internet was just the next generation of that. And so I studied the old school stuff. I studied Claude Hopkins and all, scientific advertising, which was written, I don't know, in the 20s or something like that, long ago. There were other books and manuals and things that I read from long ago. And that, I think, is what gave me a huge leg up. And it's still that way. I am not a fan of like even the term internet marketing, because I think of it, all business is online business right now. And that's the thing you need to understand. And don't think of yourself as just an online business. And right from the start, I've always said I'm in the publishing business. And the primary place that I publish is online, but I am in the publishing and the training and the teaching business. And that's one theme you're going to see as we go through this 30-day challenge, as I celebrate my 20 years, is taking principles from all over throughout business and all over throughout publishing and applying them to your business, especially your online business. So turn your computer into a money machine. Big time. It took me a long time to pull the trigger and buy that thing, to suspend my disbelief. That's another big thing, this idea of being able to put myself back in that state of like just thinking this has got to be a scam, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And, this can't possibly work, or if it does work, it can't possibly work for me because I've never sold anything before. And the thing to remember is that whoever you're selling to, they are going through that same thought process as well. It's like, is this person a scam? Does what they're selling me actually work? And even if they can prove it works, will it work for me? And so you always have to remember, no matter who you're selling to, who you're publishing to, that is going on in their head. So I'm Jeff Walker. No matter where you're watching this, whether it's my blog at jeffwalker.com or Facebook or YouTube, just give me some kind of reaction, and let's go get them this week.